Hi guys, it's Lynne with Soft Squares. It's time for the stitch-uation. It normally comes out on Saturdays, but this week it's on Sunday. So here we go. It's December 8th, 2022. Here's your stitch-uation information. All right, stitch-uation is a place where I fill you in on what I'm working on, upcoming projects, works in progress, and completed things. I give you a little update on what's happening with me, if there is anything, and whatever I can share with you that might be sewing and quilting related. I also do my box openings and fabric hauls on this. With rare exception, there might be some of those are done separately, but I do have some stuff to share with you today on this one. And we're going to start with this package from Missouri Star Quilt Company. And let's see what I have in there. They have amazing deals, but they're really slow to process their orders. I do think that they're getting better than they have been, but honestly, I don't remember what I ordered because it has been a few weeks. But, all right, I think I'm in. So I did this Free Spirit Fat Quarter Bundle. It had to have been on sale for me to have gotten it because it is kind of bizarre, wild, crazy, but I can see some uses for it. Now also, I picked up this. It's called Eden. More than likely it was like their deal of the day. Probably, anyway, at least one of these were. And I think I've seen this one before. They're like muted. Okay, we got some bugs in there. Makes sense. The Garden of Eden would have foliage and bugs. If I can, I'll put a picture to this whole set in the video right here. Okay, I also grabbed this. It's called Among the Branches. Oh, that's pretty. Let's see here. So we have, just looking on the side, I like this because we don't have a whole lot of different colors going on. We've got green, pink, blue, and white. And they are a soft foliage. Same thing with this one. If I can find the swatch of this fabric, I will insert it here too. And Marlanus by Whistler Studios, Wyndham Fabrics. These are blues and tans. A little more colonial, I think. Again, I will insert a picture of that here as well. These are pretty. Okay. I don't know what this is, but it's sealed. So I have 3 patterns here. West Wind, which is 53 by 63. Butterfly House, that's 70 by 87. And that was quite thick. And then we have Candy Lane, which is 70 by 70. And that's what was in here. And then I picked up this. These are the letters. Finished is better than perfect. And they are already pre-cut on diffusible, just ready to be pressed down in a top stitch if you wanted to go that far. So I thought that was fun. Okay, so that is my Missouri Star Quilt find. So excited. Now I also have something here from Keepsake Quilting. I joined their KQ club and we'll learn more about that in a little bit here, but they have good deals. Holiday Hoopla, Pat Sloan. I'm all about right now, like the different seasons and the things that go with them. Sorry. Oh, that's cute. They're all cute. They're adorable. I like Pat Sloan's patterns. And then I have this from RebsFabStash, and I did buy some stuff from them. They were having some really good sales at the end of the year. I will have links for all of these companies below. If you click on my links and they're an affiliate link for me, then it actually helps me out a little bit. So check them out, use my links if you can. Look at this fabric. This is 1 yard, and this is Adele in Autumn, and you'll see I'm collecting fabric for that line. I also am looking for Kimberbell type products, and looks like the rest of these actually are Kimberbell, because I'm going to start using my machine embroidery, and I really like what I was able to come up with that Holly Jolly quilt, which was through Annie's Quilts, but it was Kimberbell inspired, using their designs and their fabric and their thing. So anyway, this right here is the Kimberbell embellishments for the Ginger's Kitchen. It's a bench pillow embellishment set. So I have the pattern for the bench pillow, and these are all the little doodads and things to make it pretty and sparkly. So I don't know if you can see it up close, but they're gonna kind of give you a hint of what they'll look like. So here is the bench pillow pattern. Now it comes with sewing version and embroidery version, and this one is the sewing version, so I did not get the embroidery one, which means I'm going to be cutting them out. Still going through my scan and cut, but I'll be stitching them on in place with my sewing machine like I did for the Holly Jolly quilt. I actually enjoyed that process, so wanted to try it both ways. All right, so now here's another Kimberbell. This is another pillow. This is Welcome Autumn, and it is this cute big bench pillow. I don't think I'm going to actually use any of these as a bench pillow, probably as a wall hanging or part of a bigger quilt, something. And then Broomhilda's Bakery has an embellishment kit, and I already have the embroidery version of this quilt, which you can see a teeny tiny little picture of, and hopefully the glare isn't too bad. But these are the fabrics used to get the look that they had. Now my goal is to make them uniquely mine, so we'll see how we end up using these. But anyway, these are fun things that I wanted that are Kimberbell. Here we go. Kimberbell. Okay, so now let me show you some more. I got some boxes here. They're all from Keepsake. I had placed a couple orders, but I also know things were coming in pieces. Yeah, there are two. This right here is from Etsy. It's called Thimble Dots 2 in Alpine, not too far from here. Let's see what's in there. So look how cool this is. This is Kimberbell, but they're felt rolls. And then getting my applique stuff ready. So I've got the 3 different colors of felt pieces, and these are 12 by 18 inch pieces. Oh, there's more in here. I thought that didn't seem right. I also picked up some fairy lights just by themselves, and they're the ones that they use on the Kimberbell projects to light up different things. And then this is just some really cute little fringe. It's also a Kimberbell product, but it's just Looks like there's a couple different ones on here. I need to open it. I see pom-poms and I see the fringe. And I want to say there's maybe 3 different kinds on here, but maybe there's just the 2. It's black, so it's so hard to see. So we have the fringe and the pom-poms. And I'm sure if I unrolled it, I will be forever dealing with it. But I'm gonna risk it. There we go. Look how cute. So that is what that is. And what's interesting is this thing. I'm gonna open that first because I'm intrigued. Oh, I know what this is. Okay, I joined a club through Keepsake. It's their gold club, and this is a welcome box of just goodies just for signing up. So surprise. Let's go through here. It says, we're so excited to welcome you to KQ Gold Club, which is Keepsake Quilting. We have enclosed your welcome gift, just one of the benefits of joining this VIP membership. You've got many other benefits as well. And then there's a bunch of bullet points. Gifts including this welcome gift totaling over $100 value. We get free standard US shipping on all purchases over $20, including clubs like the Block of the Month, Medley of the Month, and Backpack of the Month. Our Canadian members enjoy a $10 flat ship fee, and international members only pay $15 flat fee. The link for them will be below, by the way. You also, number 3, get paid to shop. As a KQ Gold member, you'll receive 10% in loyalty points for every purchase. That's like getting 10% more kits, fabrics, and notions for free. Next one is extra loyalty points on your birthday and on a special day of your choice. And then the last, nope, I lied, there's more. Opportunities to earn even more loyalty points by writing reviews, sharing your favorite things, and more. And there's also auto renewal of your KQ Gold membership so you don't miss any benefits. We're truly grateful for you allowing us to be part of your creative journey. We want you to have the best experience possible with Keepsake Quilting. If you have any questions, please give us a call. Here's our customer service information. Awesome. So this is all new to me. So I'm like, I don't remember ordering a spritzer bottle, a water bottle. Cute. It's from Gypsy, the water mister bottle. I also have here the Cool Pins by Gypsy. These are the ones where your iron will not melt them. So if you have something that you need to press but be pinned, that is what that is. Oh, awesome. This is the Bitty Buddy. This is one of those spring-loaded little containers that are great for it's just to hold your snippets, but it's really good as a little trash can, especially when you're on a retreat. But yes, it's just a little bucket about this big. You know, I want to open it. Let's open it. There we go. There we go. There we go. It's Gypsy. So far we have all these Gypsy products. All right, one more. Gypsy magnetic pincushion slap band, and it's a heart and it's in magnetic. You probably know exactly what those are. They will wrap around your wrist. I also have a Clover Wonder Clips package of 10. This is Riley Blake tape measure and scissor combination set of cute embroidery scissors and matching tape measure. Very cute that it's a little set like that. This looks like Lori Holt, but could be wrong. Yep, Lori Holt, Be in My Bonnet by Riley Blake. This is a notepad, so I want to see if it is just blank paper, or if it has lines, or says to do, or grid. It's hard. It's a hardbound, which is nice. Yeah, it's structured like a to-do list. There's a lot of paper in here. Put this back in there. Some of these might end up somewhere else. Okay, that way. Here's my invoice. Okay, that's just saying there's something else shipped separately. And we have a tote trivet. I believe it's an ironing pad. Polyester. I don't know what it is. It has snaps. I called it an ironing pad because to me that's what a trivet is, right? For hot surfaces. And I'm thinking it might be a portable. It doesn't say. But it has a zipper pocket. So it has that, and then it looks like it snaps shut like this. So it probably hooks around a strap on your tote, but you can put things in it. I'm sure it has a really practical purpose. It's really cool. I don't know what it is. And this is also a Gypsy Quilter. So that is my welcome gift for signing up for this club, which saves me money. All right, now it's the actual order. All right, so this right here is the tiny treaters. It's a Halloween print. They're fat quarters, so there's 12 pieces, and they're the not so spooky type of Halloween prints, which I think we need to look at the whole set. How about that? This is a different color, purple. This is orange. It's almost like a melony purple. See, I did it again. Melony orange. So look how cute that is. Those are different for Halloween. Very cute. And again, those are called tiny treaters. It's Keepsake Quilting. And then, oh, these are in a bag. I think they're just cuts. Let's see. Snowflake, Fabric by the Yard, Forest, Woodland, Scenic, and Glowing, all by the yard, 1 yard cuts. Now, I know when I picked these up, I was thinking of 3-yard quilts. And this one and this one, nope. They're not necessarily a match. This, oh it is, wait, no. I guess it is. I think I need like a solid if I were to put these in a 3-yard quilt. Let's do this different. And I could still use all 4 pieces, maybe use one as a border or something, maybe the binding even. So there are the fabrics. And maybe adding some brown. But that's what I had in mind when I picked these up, but I don't think that's gonna work very well. There's not enough contrast. So we'll see how that ends up getting used. Box. Okay, this fabric I bought to be used as a backing on a quilt that I have the fabric for from a project from the Ginger Quilter. This is from the same line that fabric is that she had sent. They have deer and things on it. I can't remember the name of it, but they showed it all together on the thing. And this is Riley Blake. It is called, where is it? Melissa Lees, who designed it, Harmony. I don't know if I could put my hands on the matching fabric with this right now, but it has the purple and the gold and the green. I remember specifically in the pieces that she had sent out. This will be the backing. Honeycomb is what they're calling that one. And this is a kit, Love is Kit. So Love is, it's a quilt kit. It has all these woodland animals on there. And the fabric looks like it uses some panels. And then you pick them, if I remember correctly, you get 2 full panels and you won't use all the animals on there. So you get to pick, I think there's 4 or 5 that you don't put in here. So you can make it bigger and add it, but you, regardless, you can decide what goes in there. We'll look that up. So really, they're panels with strips. So look how cute this is. Oh wow. These are all 1/4 of a yard with the fabric. So let's go through this pile right here. These are what they're using for the strips. Got Precious. It finishes at 48 by 60. Collections by Hannah Dale of Wendell Designs. These make me think of little robin eggs. Rain. And the last one is a sandy brown. Here's the panel, or one of the 2 panels. Look how cute that is. There we go. And here's the other one. So again, here's the quilt. You can see how all the different colors are used and the different animal blocks. And There's this one. My wall was plain and boring. I like having a backdrop. Okay, there's some more fabric to this kit. I'm guessing this is the, yeah, this is the binding. Got a cute little stripe with feathers and acorns and little birds and butterflies. And then there's a bigger piece of yellow. And it does look like there's bigger stripes of yellow or bigger pieces of yellow used than the others. So it looks like it's a half a yard instead of a quarter. So here it is. And then there's this little bit right here. Oh, there's 3 of them. 3 different prints. And they're, I'm sure they're just more stripes, more borders, or borders around the blocks. So fun. 48 by 60. And I know you don't, like I said, I know you don't use all the blocks. But what's cool is you can isolate and pull your words out or leave your words in there. So like this with this. And I don't think they use any words in this other than the large ones because they're pretty much incorporated in there. And I don't see that they use these at all. So maybe I'll modify this. What's new, right? Maybe I will. Okay, this is a mystery scrap bag. These are 1/4 yard cuts. There's 12 pieces and they're width of fabric, not a fat quarter. So far they're really pretty. Just at a quick glance, you can, they coordinate. And I believe that was one of the things I liked about it is it's a mystery, but they are gonna go together-ish. So let's see if it tells me enough on the thing. No. Marcus Fabrics, Robert Kaufman. Of course, there's not enough on all these to see. But it does look like there's a lot of Me and My Stitches for Robert Kaufman, and then there's another one, 6th Street Cottons by Julie Letovin of Me and My Stitches. Okay, that looks like it's actually all the same. It's because it's a small selvage. I'm having to piece it together. It seems to be the same line. Okay, so let's look at it. Again, 1/4 pieces of this. Nice, soft, little, could be blenders, but I also can see this going in together. There's those feathers. Tell me if you see what I see. I think I'm seeing like an egg's nest, a bird's nest with 3 eggs in it. Either that or a puffer fish. Okay. I would imagine we're more on the birds. There's itty bitty little dots down in the valleys of where the scoops are. Blue, peach, and tan. Interesting. This one's by Marcus Fabrics. But the rest of them look like Robert Kaufman, just like this one. So, here we are. This is called Christmas Mischief. It's the Grinch. It is a 49 by 62 top. Includes fabrics for the top and the binding, which basically is a panel with some fabric to cut your strips out. We need to look at it. Of course, these were on really good sale prices, which is why I grabbed them. So there's our pattern. Oh. Okay, and then these are the blocks. Alright, so here's our Christmas Mischief pattern. We've got the 2 panels that have come out so far, and now we have fabric. So these are strips of fabric. These look like 1/8 of a yard. So they're with the fabric for these 2 colors. And then this seems to be the background on here. Cute. The Grinch Stole Christmas is the line. And then we still have this. So what is that? That would be the binding and the border. Oh, it's a yard. And then we have a yard of this green. The Grinch green. Mr. Grinch. Oh, I see. Look, there's a little trim around each of the here, as well as the binding. Now I see why there's so much. And then the dark green and the red. Okay. Anyway, so there's how the Grinch stole Christmas. Okay, one more thing in the box. This is a 3-pack. It's called Sketchbook, is the fabric line. It's 3 easy pieces. Fabric piece, they are 3 1-yard cuts. And I bet you can see without me taking it out. Hope I can get rid of the glare. Oh, not really, huh? Well, let's fix that. Okay, I like this better now that I can see it. I mean, I liked it before, but that's pretty. And this is a taupey color. These are pretty. I mean, they're pretty in the bag, but seeing them open and seeing more of them. Yeah. So, hopefully you can see that. There is that. And that was my Keepsake Quilting boxes. I have a quilt I've been working on, which I have not gotten very far with the last few weeks. And now I have made all of these little tiny 4 patches. I've got tons and tons and tons of that. So what I have done, there's still more. And more. And more. I don't even know how many 4 patches I have here. But I think that's it, unless some are blown off. Okay, so these were all my 2-inch strips. And now each 4 patch is of the same 2 fabrics. This is what I think I'm going to be working on Monday. I'm going to use 1.5 inch strip trim pieces. So went to get a massage today, and next door is Nuddles, which is that store that I was able to get some really good fabric, Free Spirit fabric, for $2.99 a yard. Now they just went through inventory, so they don't have a lot going on right now, but I did find a bunch of $2 a yard bolts, and I picked up this really cute fabric. It is 65 wide, and I don't know if you can see it, but it is pink. It's almost like a light corduroy. And I picked up a yard of this, and I'm about to make a memory bear, and I thought this might be fun to use to play with and maybe make a little bear out of. Kind of fun. And then because I'm getting ready to do a bunch of embroidery, I found a bunch of this shiny stuff for $2 a yard. So I got one yard of 7 different colors. And really it's this sheer stuff. This actually has not as sheer as some of the others, but it has some stretch, so I would stabilize it, but just depends on what I'm doing. But I'm thinking that this could be part of some embellishment. Oh, so you see that quilt being there for the quilts that don't go to the, they don't get washed. So anyway, that's kind of fun. But in that store, I found this book by Annie's. Very similar to the other ones I had shown you. It has different seasons, and these are table toppers, but I like them because they're applique. So I can use them in any way that I want, including exactly how they have them. I'm not a big fan of table toppers, but it could be used in lots of capacities. But I love this. So again, I'm thinking lots of different things that can come from this. So we'll see. And because it had a little boo-boo, I got a discount. It never hurts to ask, people. All right, they also had this. This is 3 yards of 108 backing, and it is the equivalent to 9 yards of your regular 45-inch width. And they've got a little comparison here, which makes sense. So your average cost of fabric at $12.88 a yard, 6 yards for a queen would be $77.28, and that's only 6 yards. This right here, you're getting 3 yards of the 108 at $56.64, but then it's still wider by another panel width. So it's showing you that it's less money, but it would actually be less if they were truly comparing the amount of fabric used. Anyway, this will be cute. It's kind of a batik looking ombre variegated thing. So we'll see. On Monday, I made a bunch of these. Now they've all been squared up, and I'm going to put 2.5-inch strips of this between them. There's a little bit of a wood grain in it, a gray wood grain. I don't know if you can see that. It'll be pretty. It's got a wrinkle in it. Let's see. Does it look better? So I'm going to play with that. Actually, let's play with it now. obviously I need 1, 2, and 3 more. And then what do I want to do with those? Now, if this is a kid's blanket, I could do something embroidery wise and put that panel in here. So I might use this. I don't know. So I'm gonna leave this up here so I can think about it. So this is all the farther I'm gonna get with this one. I have some more fabric from a family member. She wants me to make something specific for somebody, and I have been too busy to deal with it. She sent it to me in like October. So at some point, I hopefully will have some direction on where we're going with this. Oh, I want to show it to you up close. Look how cute this is. It says Germany, but look at all the little pictures in there. Okay, this fabric goes with this fabric line. So in here we have this beehive, and this deer, floral. I'm gonna make it so you can see all the fabrics together. Okay, we also have this one. These are all the same line. I know they seem kind of, you know, a lot of different colors, and they are. It's cool though, and that probably just about will go well. Let's see, these are little beads. Which goes well because we have a beehive, and so I have an extra piece of this. I'm thinking I might have gotten an extra one with like a Cotton Cuts bundle or Sewers Club or something, where they send you individual pieces that are pretty, and I'll put things together when stuff like that happens. So here's what I have for the fabrics, and then here's the backing. I'll wear it. So this really ties it all together. So interesting color combinations though, wouldn't you agree? Pretty. Okay, so that's what's going on with this. So this has been an uneventful week. Kind of, sort of. My husband had a birthday, my daughter-in-law had a birthday. We are going out of town today to see my son-in-law and his wife and 2 girls, and so we'll be in Arizona just till Sunday. But nothing dramatic like a doctor's appointment or a colonoscopy. That was last week. I anticipate being able to do a lot of sewing next week. My in addition to just things calming down, we have rearranged the sewing room. Not a lot, but enough that I'm really excited to start using certain things. I got 2 sewing machines really close by, where before one was kind of buried and I didn't like the situation, so I wasn't using it. And anyway, I'll be more productive now. So I'm really excited. If we weren't leaving town, I'd be all over getting into some projects right now. If you wonder what I'm doing, I'm folding up all that fabric I just showed you. And look how cool this is. Once it's all put together, you can kind of see the fabric a little easier. I guess this is the same as this. Just 2 pieces of it. And again, here is that. I think it's kind of cool. So this fabric originally came to me from the Ginger Quilter. She sent it with a pattern. I'll be honest, I'm not sure where that pattern is. But the pieces of fabric that she sent are not like a yard, or they're not consistently the same. They're what you need to make the quilt that she sent, and it had lines in it, so it was on the bias. It looked kind of interesting. And I know I can find it if I wanted to, but right now I don't. But it's a cool quilt, so I might actually use that pattern or find something else, but I was really excited to find something that really ties it all together. So this fabric line is called Harmony by Melissa Lee. I just have the little paper saying what it is. So what I do is I use these storage containers, but I'm putting like 2 collections in one. So here's one I just showed you, and this one is called Songbook. And so I've got the yardage and the pre-cuts and some other yardage that goes with it. So anyway, that's pretty full. Okay, I think that's it for right now. It's not a very productive week, but things will change as we get more into the year. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment, and I'll see you soon.